Alright anglers, so last video I went through my jigs and spoons for ice fishing season, um, and talked about going through my rods as well and showing you guys that setup. So I'm just going to go through and kind of show you what the rods I run. I run 7 rods, and I'm just going to go through each of these one by one and show them to you. So the first one I start off with is I'm going to be aggressive and try to get the fish's attention. Start big, work small. So I go with an Abu Garcia Veritas 2.0 combo, rod and reel. I've got the size 3 Rip and Wrap in the glow color on there. So that's the Veritas right here. Nice medium light rod. Good for your heavier jigs and spoons, and still enough of a tip to get a good hook set on there. Next one, kind of the same technique, is this Berkeley lightning rod, and I've got a buckshot rattle spoon on there for that one. And that's just cheaped up, paired with a cheaper AccuCast reel here. As we work our way down, we've got the Jason Mitchell meat stick combo with the sight tip there. This is kind of a good, nice all-around rod for panfish up to the bigger stuff. And I've got one of those time bombs in Gold Tiger on there from Clam. Okay, next I have as tuned up custom rods, Bullwhip 30-inch. And this is another one that's kind of a panfish, but could handle larger fish as well. I've got that paired up with 13 Fishing Ghost Inline. A great thing here with the Ghost Inline is the free fall spool. Pull the trigger, let the jig drop to your desired depth, let go of that, and the jig stops. So if you're on a fast and furious bite, you get down there, pull the trigger, you're not worried about pulling line out or anything like that. You get down in front of this fish's face right away, and you're ready to catch more fish. It's also got a speed control here on the side, so you can adjust how quickly that jig drops. Let's see, I have right now on that one, I've got a smaller cylinder spoon, one of the smaller sizes they make. Getting down into my panfish stuff. Here I have an Ace Customs Naked Noodle. Great for panfish. Okay, quick sensitive noodle tip. I've got my tandem jigs here, so I've got the Ice Fly, like I mentioned earlier in my last video. That's the pink Williams Lures Ice Fly there. And down here, I believe I've got a Wonder Bread on there, and that's paired with another one of those Ghosts from 13 Fishing, new this year. Tickle stick. If you're not a customs guy, you're not looking to spend as much money, to me the tickle stick is probably the next best thing as far as price and rod. Super sensitive. Really like this for detecting up bites and that kind of just grab and hold bite. The tickle stick does a great job for a little bit cheaper price. I've got just a gold jig on there, and this is the 6061 from 13 Fishing. A little bit different from the Ghost, a little bit heavier duty. For this one, it's kind of like a bait caster. You push the button in. Let's see if I can show you that here. Push this button in. As long as you're holding that in, you know, this is dropping into. Once you push that button, the way it re-engages to reel in, and that engages the reel, similar to like a bait caster. But that's the 6061 from 13 Fishing. I like that one a lot as well. A little bit heavier, but you know, a little bit tougher components on that one. So that's the tickle stick as well. That's from 13 Fishing. Last but not least, especially if you're a thrifty shopper, I still love the Frable Panfish Popper. Now, this is, you know, anywhere from 15 to 30 bucks maybe at your department store. It's got a spring bobber already built onto that, and the biggest complaint there is running the line through the spring bobber, but I love this rod for pan fishing, and to me it still gets the job done. And I've just got a real tiny jig on there, so that's kind of my smallest presentation I go with. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have questions or comments, feel free to let me know. I'd like to see some of your guys' setups as well. If you enjoyed it, subscribe. Tight lines, everybody.